All right, guys. Well, I'm going live, so it takes about 15 seconds. What is up, Happy Picker? Good to see you. Good to see you. Is the good old Grumpy Picker here with me? Or with you, with us? All right, guys. Good to see everybody. Melanie, good to see you. Just saw you a minute ago. Good to see you now. So if you guys haven't checked out the premiere, if you weren't able to check it out, please go check it out later. I had another video ready, but Amber had a good idea. We thought, well, taxes are due tomorrow, and we thought it would be fun to do taxes. What's up, Mort's Garage? How's it going? How's it going, man? Good to see you, man. If you haven't checked it out, I think you'll enjoy. It's the old school style YouTube video, the dumb acting. So you got to go check it out. It's about taxes. If anybody can relate to me about taxes, I think they are the devil. So I personally believe taxation is theft. So, you can call me wild, but that's what I think. So, but glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. Oh, definitely. I know how it is. My wife is, I think, and Tabitha might be in bed now, but I'm pretty sure she is putting Tabitha in bed now. So, totally understand. Happy Picker, you said you got your popcorn? Well, that's good. I probably could use some popcorn. That sounds good. So, good to have you guys. We got folks coming in. We got 12 folks right now, it looks like. And good to have everybody. Oh, what was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, yeah, Coco, if you haven't checked it out, the video, we mentioned you and Chewy in there. So we actually made it. We started on it last night and made it today. It was just a fun last-minute thing. So it was a lot of fun. Well, let me say, hey, everybody. Caleb, Bible Belt Pickers. Good to have you on. Caleb just shared the live that we had with him, the Bible Belt Pickers or Bible Belt Pickers. He just put it on his channel, so go ahead and go over there and show him some love as well. If you weren't able to check out the live before, go to his channel and go check it out, where he did a live with me. So go check it out. Kristen says she was the first thumbs up. So that's what's up. So thank you, Kristen. Hey, Tar Heel Flips. I've seen you from North Carolina. What's up? Good to have you. Good to have you. Thanks for jumping on. Happy Picker said the tax video was awesome. Yeah, we were. Yeah, I was laughing pretty hard as well while making it, and with Amber. Yeah, okay, that's what you said. The floating around on the screen. Yeah, I thought I was trying to make it to where it just went real fast, and I was like, man, I got a day to do this. I'm just putting it up. So it was a last minute thing. We had, well, like I said, I have another video in store, but we thought this one would be really funny and timely. So absolutely. Well, good to have everybody. As you guys know, I am a preacher, and regardless if I'm a preacher or not, I am a man that has been redeemed by the blood of the Lamb, and I want everybody to know about that. The Bible says that all have sinned and come short of the glory of God, and the wages of sin is death. And this is the part a lot of us don't want to talk about, but it's the truth, and the truth will set us free. So if we understand that we're in need of a Savior, it's our sin that separates us from God. Even in that, even though we're enemies because we've gone against God in our sin, he still sent his son, came down in the flesh to live as a human here on earth and lived a sinless life that none of us could ever live. And he died for us that we could be redeemed, bought by the blood of the Lamb. And he did that for us who rebelled against him in sin. We don't want to say we've rebelled, but we did. We rebelled against what's in our nature, and we went to sin, and he still died for us. And what he says, if we repent of the way we were going, change our mind, put our faith towards Jesus Christ and what he did, and believe that he is able to save, that he is able to forgive, and that his blood is enough to cleanse us of all unrighteousness. And if we trust in him and change our mind about how we view sin and how we view God and how we view the gospel, we can be saved. It's a very humbling thing. The Bible says that the preaching of the cross is foolishness to them who are perishing. And it seemed very foolish to think in just a fleshly sense that someone can that God himself came down to die for mankind. And that's what his love is for us, that he came down to pay the ultimate price that none of us could pay. So I implore you to believe that and put your faith in Jesus. If you do have any questions, you can always come on here, talk to me, send us a message. Amen. I'll mention that in just a second, brother. But if you have any questions, need prayer, anything like that, more than happy to share that some of you heard my testimony. God's redeemed me from a life of sin, and doesn't mean I'm not tempted. I mean, even Jesus was tempted. Of course, he was without sin. But yeah, we've been given the ability to live holy for him, live a different life, and I want to share that with all, share that with everybody. If I put my job and fandom or whatever above that, then I would be a fool. So what's most important to me is that you know Jesus Christ. But with that being said, I'm glad to have you on the live tonight. The Pickin Preacher presents. I am alone today, so I know I don't have the big dogs in with me tonight, but I'm glad everybody came. So check this out. Colby would like you guys to see this. This is the brother in the Lord, dearly beloved brother. Amen. Set free from a lifestyle of drugs 11 years ago. Never been the same. So, and it was only because of Jesus. So, amen. Insane gamer. Amen. That's right. Praise to God. Good to. Thanks for the support. Well, not just thanks for the praise of God. Amen. Bible Belt Picker said just bits. Oh, okay, so Bible Belt Picker's live. He trimmed up some, so you won't have to watch for hours long. When he premiered it today, but I wasn't able to watch it because I've been kind of busy. I was going to go in there and say some things. I might have commented. I'm not sure, but good to have everybody. Good to have everybody. Grubby Picker, you're both here. Hey, Grubby Picker and Happy Picker, do you guys? Because I want to know if you do like me and Amber. Do you sit in the same room and get on the lives and watch, or are you in separate rooms? And I'm just wondering how that goes because I know every couple's a little bit different. So I think Coco was Kristen says she was the first one in here, but the first one I saw was Coco. So Coco and Chewy. So hopefully Chewy's on here tonight as well with you. Will, what's up, man? Will, dedicated man here because Will's working. And he comes in. He always goes to all the videos of everybody and comes in and at least pops his head in. So it's good to have you. Amen. Praying does come with blessings. That's right. It says the fervent, effectual prayers of a righteous man availeth much. That's right. My son, it's either my son or daughter. I think he had some autocorrect. He put retro palomas. I know he hears me in there. But he said he has a question if anyone in the chat other than our family is going to Retropalooza. I do think the Flipper dude, if he comes on tonight, is going to be there. I know Christy had talked about it earlier today, I think. There's a few other people I've seen where they're going to be going. So if you're going to go, put it in the chat and let them know. He says he's cross-listing. Hey, look, see, that's a faithful man right there. He's cross-listing for me while I'm with the baby. Oh, how sweet. Same room, might even hold hands through part of it. Well, look, if I can bring the good atmosphere to make, to promote the love between you two, then amen. I maybe I have that soothing of a voice. I don't know. I don't know if I'm quite like the Cha-Ching King. Scott's got the most soothing voice. So, well, right on. Well, I want to talk about some plans that I have. I don't want to go in too much detail. I know Coco had shared it on her live. Was that today? Or was that yesterday? See, I think it was yesterday. Everything's going together. So I want to share a little bit about what's coming up, plans that I have. I want to kind of show some things that I got. I want to tell you about, because I haven't put up the video. It's going to be probably 2 weeks or so about the toy show that I did. I'm glitchy? Okay, my wife says I'm glitchy. Is everybody else saying I'm glitchy? Let me know in the chat if I am glitchy, because my wife says I'm glitchy. It might just be our internet. I hope this thing is not messing up again. See if it's still glitchy. Is it glitchy? So if you guys will let me know in the chat, does it seem glitchy? Uh-oh. I am a little glitchy. Well, that's not good. Okay, Will says it's not normal. It says you're normal in a glitchy world. Wow. Is it bad? It is annoying? Okay. You're going to do what? You would turn me off? Okay, my wife said she would turn. Don't listen to my wife. I think they're going to sign off in the other room and go watch me at the kitchen, in the kitchen. So only the image, not the sound. Okay, let me. If I have to, guys, I may switch over to my other camera because this camera was acting stupid last week. You know, I'm going to go look at it right now. So I'm going to go look at it and see what it's doing here so I can kind of see what you guys are talking about. I apologize about that. Thanks for sticking around anyways. Like, I wish I could get the internet here doing better, but it's like right here on this hill. Over, well, you guys can't see, but imagine if you could see over here on this hill. It's like it goes up a hill and then right in my driveway and right in the spot, because my driveway is right here. It's like, I don't know, it cuts in and out. So it's just weird. Mama with the camera says the audio is perfect. She said she can hear you, Amber. So, so everybody, that's Amber. She's going to be on pretty soon. Well, not soon as in today. All right, let me just look at this really quick, and I want to kind of see what you guys are talking about, and I want to see what's going on here. Don't sign off. I'm going to keep it going. What I might do is change the latency on it. Let me do that. Let me see if that is helping. All right, I changed the latency. Let me know if that's helping any. Is it still glitching? I am on Wi-Fi. Yeah, I can't just get closer to the router, Will, because the router's on the other side of the house. Yeah, I probably do need to put some new Wi-Fi fluid in there. That probably would be better. Well, we'll try this out. I mean, you can hear, so you can just listen. That seems to be doing a little bit better with the low latency from what I'm seeing. Man, I don't know why it's being that way. All right, well, we'll stick to this, guys. If it, hopefully it will pick back up. Maybe you can cut them out, Amber. Yeah, so I did, huh? Yeah, I might do my phone, guys. Let me try this really quick. I'm gonna sign on to the StreamYard. Give me 1 second, and I'm gonna see if I can get this going. It won't be quite the same, but we will try this. You guys bear with me for just 1 minute. All right, I'm going to email this to myself, and I'm going to sign on here with my phone. Hopefully that will change. Hopefully that will change things. All right, let's see if this does better. I think I do. I might live that next door to Bigfoot. It might be jumping on the everything. So we're going to try this, and let's see if this works. All right. We're going to see if this works. Oh, sorry. All right, here we're gonna try. All right, guys, how is that? Is that working a little bit better? Let me know if that's working a little bit better. See, it seems to be glitchy on my end. Is that still glitchy, or is it a little bit better? You looking, Elijah, and seeing if it's doing as well? Which side? The bigger one? You mean the original one? Okay, now my son is saying the other side looks better. The vertical one is way worse. Okay, I'll get off of that one. He said the other one's a little bit better. All right, try that. Does that seem to be better? She said no. Said the vertical's better now. Okay, I'm turning my phone sideways. I don't know why that would change the audio. Okay. All right, how about that? Is that better? All right, how about that? I did. I removed it. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. I am deeply apologetic. So I wish I could have gotten that camera a little bit better. Let me find something to hold that up a little bit better. Yeah, that'll be fine. That works. Perfecto. Coco, you can relate, right? Because I know this does happen. All right, well, back to what I was talking about. I apologize about that, guys. Um, just got to work through the little problems here and there. So, anyways, gonna tell you guys about what's going on, some things coming up. Then I will be sharing about the toy show this last week. I want to show you some things I got and tell you about the value of them. And I know it's hard to get on. I don't know how a lot of you are able to keep up with the social media. I need to do a whole lot better. You can see the amiibos now, right on. I just got some new ones. Got this Yoshi Woolly. Oh, here we go. Yoshi Woolly World. This is something I made a trade with at the toy show. So it's pretty cool here. But thanks for coming in, guys. Yeah. So Coco can relate because for some reason her audio wasn't working, and so I guess it's probably my computer. It looks like my computer needs to either be, I don't know. We might need a new one. Who knows? Because the computer's been acting kind of weird. But yeah. Anyways, let you guys know about what's going on. So, next or this weekend we have Retropalooza. We're going to be going to Retropalooza, and we will be making videos of that. But after that, let you know about who is coming on, just to give you a brief of what's happening. Coco and Chewy in the chat, we are bringing them on, and for the month of May, I'm going to be interviewing different power couples. So I'll be interviewing different couples with that are reselling, and my wife, as much as capable. If she needs help with the kids while I'm on the live, we're gonna get it to work though, and we'll be. I can hear the baby now, so we'll be interviewing Coco and Chewy, and for the whole month of May, we're actually going to be interviewing other couples. So I'm not going to tell you who all I have in store, but they'll be the first. So make sure you sign into that, and then next week. I don't know games if you watch Rolling Retro. But or Insane D Gamer. I don't know if you guys have seen Rolling Retro, but I will be having him the Monday right after Retropalooza. So that's next week. So we'll be, he's a reseller, he's a collector, and so that will be a lot of fun. So like I said, the main things, we usually have different gaming channels, different game collectors, different resellers, just kind of in that whole world. So that's something we got going on. So be checking out. If you haven't checked out Coco and Chewy, she's been hitting it hard. Has anybody even noticed that? She's been putting up videos left and right, getting on the lives. So I love it. So it's been, let me turn this camera off really quick because this thing is being a pain. Put that down. So yeah, so her and Chewy will be the first to come in. So I'm excited about that. Absolutely. She says she's trying. Absolutely. Well, no, you're not just trying, you're doing it. So you're going above and beyond. So I don't know if you're like me, but whenever I get into something, I was the same way with reselling. I could learn from a lot of people, but whenever I got into this, you can ask my wife, sometimes it may be scary to her, but I just have to like go right into it. It doesn't matter what it is. I just go headlong. And, I make a mental goal and say, okay, I'm going to get here. I'm going to do this. And I just go for it. Because for me, if I take too long, I won't ever do anything. So games, it's all good, man. It's all good. I feel you. I'm still trying to figure out Discord. I don't know if you're following me on Discord, but if you are, I have I've been asking some folks to help me with getting it set up. I'm kind of a noob to Discord, so it'd be really cool to help me. I've been trying to get it a little bit better. So if you guys are on Discord, hit me up, and I would love to have you in there. I'm trying to get the chats going on and the channels going on a whole lot better. But we're going to get into the toy show. So we had a local toy show this past weekend. It was my first one. I've been selling online, and so this was my first actual like convention or toy show to go to, and it was absolutely. I'm turning down this volume. Are you guys hearing an echo? Austin Pilgrim from Thailand says good morning. So good to have you here, brother. Yeah, well, I would say good evening for us. It's 9:00 here. So no, I don't know where do we got? We got North Carolina here, right? I saw North Carolina. So what time is it there? It's 10:00 there, or about to be 10:00. It's 9:00 in the morning there, Austin. Okay, thank you, Will. Will, what it's there for you? It's what, 7:00, right? So we got different time zones all over the place here tonight, so that's good. But yeah, so I'm going to be doing a lot more toy shows. I have one in July. It's a little bit bigger one. It's actually at a church, like a fundamental Baptist church, and I'll be doing that one and selling there. So that will be a lot of fun. But I want to share with you guys, and I want to know if anybody. I've been talking to some of our group in our accountability group about how things seem kind of dry for me, especially with games. It's been really dry finding games. It's been kind of hard to find stuff. So I've been branching out, and I want to talk about some things that I've been doing, and maybe it will help you. So Wes Malone, hey, good to see you. Good to see you. That's right. Hey, well, I'm glad you're here, man. That means a whole lot. Now you're related to Brandon, right? Is that right? I'm trying to remember, making sure I'm saying the right person. So good to have you here. 10 p.m. in North Carolina, but it's 5:00. That's right. That's right. So let you guys know. So I did a trade, and it was one of those, sometimes when you're reselling, sometimes you just have to take a shot, right? Sometimes you can't comp. You just kind of have to go based on the little bit of knowledge you have, and you just go with it. And I want to show you guys this. This was amazing. So this girl wanted to make a trade. And I'm going to show you. Some of you will know what this stuff is. If you don't, I'm going to explain it. But she came in. She's like, "Hey, would you do a trade?" And I said, "Oh yeah, of course." And so she brought out a whole bunch of stuff. They were sealed 3DS games, which sealed stuff is actually pretty awesome. That's right. He's your son. Okay, cool. Well, tell him I said hey and good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. And I do agree if he hasn't already come to Alabama, I do think we need to go Pickin. Maybe he can help me because I see what all he has. I would show you. I just got a Trinitron, so let him know. I think I tagged him. But yeah, just got a new Sony Trinitron. Well, not new. They're older. But yeah, back to the games. So she came in and had a whole bunch of stuff, some nice stuff she wanted to buy from me. She had like a Game Boy player. So I think everything added up to about $150. And she started saying the prices that she wanted to take for these. And most of these, she said like 10 each. 10 each for sealed any DS game is great. But for good, hard to find 3DS games, I just want to show you a little bit. Of course, it's not amazing, but so let me just show you what all I got. This is about a $25 game right here, Super Mario Land. And Mario goes quick. Then we have, I haven't even looked this one up, but I do believe this is Kirby Planet Robot. Once again, all sealed, if you can see it. Everything is factory sealed. And I could be wrong. I got to look it up, but I know it's more than $25, $30, $40. But this, I was really shocked. She said she wanted like 60 for this one, but this, with all the others that were like 10, this one right here is like $90 or something like that. This Dragon Quest 7. So I got this in this trade. And then, of course, Pokemon always does good. And she said like 30 for both of these, but I think these are Pokemon Ultra Moon and Ultra Sun, or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. These are like 50 each, but this is where it gets really cool. So she said she wanted 10 for all these. And if you don't know what this is, these are yokai. This is yokai. I haven't even played it, but I know it's very valuable. So these two right here, these yokai 2s, they go for, if you hold on to them, you can sell them for like 100 something a piece, which is crazy. At least $85. And then, of course, and then yokai, the first one. And so it's crazy. So Animal Crossing. So the value of everything that I have right here is valued at, I think it was around $400 or $500 or something. Oh, Planet Robot, is that 77 on sealed on price charting? Wow. Okay. See, I haven't even looked that one up yet because this is all sealed. So there you go. See, Planet Robot, Kirby Planet Robot. She was asking 10 for it. $77 price charting is what Mama with the camera just said. So trading, if you know your stuff, people that are into certain things, they're not, a lot of times they're not as worried about the value. They just want something that they can't get, and they're willing to give you some valuable stuff. So even though you're not making money right off, trading is the way to go. And it's not just in video games. You can do this with all kinds of stuff. So, like I said, this is well over $300 or $400 worth of games right here, and she traded for $150 worth of stuff that I had, and she valued this stuff at like $220. So, regardless, it would have been an awesome trade. Then on top of that, it was my first one. It wasn't a very big toy show. There was probably like guest-wise, other than vendors, maybe. I mean, it wasn't very big. It was maybe like 50 people. And I made those trades. I sold a lot of stuff for pretty cheap. And, of course, some stuff for good value, the normal value. And I brought in, I think for, like I said, it was only like 40 or 50 people. And I was the only video game guy. They were mostly there to get toys. I think I made like $300. And that's after I spent about $100 to buy stuff from other vendors that's also going to resell. So you see 1 for 200 games? Which one is that? Was it it might have been Yokai Watch 2. I know Bony Spirit and Fleshy Soul or whatever. I know some of those are like $130. I got to go check that out. But yeah, so anyways, it was awesome. So this past weekend was awesome. I'm definitely going to do more. And I got a lot of connections with other game resellers and all that. So it was just really neat. A whole new realm for me. So I would like to know, do any of you like sell at booths any of you sell at booths or at conventions or anything like that, I would like to know what kind of results you're getting, because this was absolutely amazing, and I'm definitely going to keep doing it. So I don't know how I could get into like a retro palooza, and I would probably be a whole lot more expensive, and I'm sure you got to reach a certain status to get at a place like that. But I'm definitely going to be going to a lot of more conventions and selling at them. So let's see, it was 2016 something. I don't know. I'm not into that, so just looking. I'll have to look at it. But that's crazy. He said one of the games went for like $200. So, anyways, yeah, I got that, and then I had that Yoshi Woolly's World up there, which you can see right there, and that's like $25. Okay, you have boosts. Happy Picker says we have boosts, but I do it more for fun more than profit. Sure, and exactly, this was a lot of fun for me too. So it was definitely a super cool thing. So I was just wondering what other people did. Who is going to FlipCon? Does everybody already? I know Will already has his tickets. I'm just being honest. We really want to go, but currently, money-wise, we don't have it just yet. So, because that's going to be $700 for us. Never mind $300. You sure? Okay, I'm going to look these up again because I didn't see that. That's pretty stinking awesome. I sure hope so. I might take some of these to Retropalooza and trade. Do some trades. So that's something I'm going to be working on. I'm probably going to be working on some videos. I just started trading past like 2 months, and I am absolutely loving it. And so I might do some videos, trade up challenges, but not let the people know I'm doing a trade up challenge, because a lot of times you do that, they'll easily give you a trade. I want to try to trade and see if I can just do it without any kind of handicap or anything. FlipCon, Will's going to be going. I'm going to try to go. Woo, 25 for us with airfare and accommodations. And well, Will's wanting to go. I do. I just can't currently afford to buy the tickets, but hopefully I will. Austin says you need to come to Asia and we will scout out toys and games. Absolutely. Absolutely. So if anybody wants to make that possible, if you want to help a brother out and get us there. Okay, hey Amber, can you bring me a charger? Yep. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this working. I might need something to help me out with this phone here. There we go. All right, there we go. So if anybody wants to, just out of the goodness of your heart, help me go to Asia, that would be really cool. Yeah, if you can just plug that up in there. I got my phone right here, but here's the thing right here. All right, I'm plugging my phone up to the charger. I wasn't expecting to have to use it, so I definitely need to do it. Will said it stung a bit. I'm certain, yeah, it will absolutely be worth it. Is this a good one? Hopefully that will stay. Yeah, if anybody wants to fund our kids at nighttime listen to a thing called Adventures in Odyssey. If anybody knows anything about that, and they like to take our chargers. Let me make sure I can get this. Make sure this is charging because there we go. It is charging. Sorry for all the technical difficulties, guys. Our kids like to grab the chargers and use them so they can listen to Adventures in Odyssey and Torchlighters and all that at night. Coco and Chewy said, we just watched your video, and Chewy and I laughed so hard. Both of you did a great job and so relatable. Absolutely. I appreciate it. Absolutely. Caleb says, I want to go. I need to bite the bullet and go ahead and buy my ticket. Well, it would be more like, for me, money-wise, it would probably be less like biting a bullet and more like shooting myself with a bullet. So I can't, or maybe bite a bomb or something. I don't know. So I couldn't do it just yet. Uh-oh. No, what happened, Will, is I was putting the charger on my phone, and so the video froze up. Yeah, Absolutely. I would love to, but logistic with kids are tricky and the money. Yeah, see, we don't normally like leave our kids, at somebody's house, or even we're kind of like home buddies and we like to keep them with us. But for this, we'll probably, because I don't think it's going to be, like you said, I don't think it's going to be necessarily, we're going to be so busy if we do go. It'll be hard to bring them. Maybe the older ones, but they'll probably want to stay with Amber's mom or something. So, but we do plan on going. I hope to do that. All right. Well, let me show you another thing I traded. This is kind of interesting. Let me get it out here really quick. It's a Funko Pop. And let me find it here. So it's like some kind of collector's thing of Joker. And but yeah, so I traded this. It's kind of weird looking, but I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's like a weird yellow-eyed Joker. And so, but it's really not as valuable as I thought it would be. I think it's only like $30 or something, but I traded it for like $15 worth of Nintendo games. So I was like, sure, anything to up trade, I will definitely do that. Absolutely do that. And as you guys know, I do a lot of video games, but I picked up something I thought was pretty cool for like $15, and I looked up these comps. You've ever heard of these Cabela Alaskan winter boots? Has anybody ever heard of these? I looked up the comps for them and used. They were selling for like around 140, 150 bucks. I think one went for 160. So if anybody has ever heard of these, Cabela's Alaskan winter boots, it's like Sherpa inlined or something. But has anybody ever seen these before? So if not, based on the comps, people talk about bolos. That would be something to be on the lookout for. So if anybody's seen it, that flipper dude, there you are. I would love to go, but I've got a 9 to 5 and I don't have any vacation time because I use it all to go watch my daughter play college. Hey, that's okay. You're supporting your daughter. That's awesome. Will you be able to go to Retropalooza though? That's going to be this weekend. It's only like $20. I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, my camera's messed up. It's not working, so I have to use my phone. My camera, for some reason, my camera is bogging down. I don't know why, but the phone's working fine. So do you think you'll be able to go to Retropalooza? Because that would be really cool. Wes Malone, what is my favorite console? I guess some of this depends on what you mean, because I have different ones for different reasons. So my kids, they have the Switch, and so I play with the kids, and so that would be probably the Switch just because I play with them. But we did just get some CRT TVs, so we have a really small one, and we have our 8-bit NES set up, and we've been playing Duck Hunt and Mario and what is it? Little Nemo Dreamland, or oh my gosh, what's it called? I'm talking about. Oh goodness, help me out here, Elijah. Little Nemo, Dream. Oh gosh, what is it? Help me out. Anyways, we've been playing some Nintendo games, but Switch would probably be because I'm able to play it with my kids. What's it called? Little Nemo, what? Dream Master?
Oh yeah, Little Nemo Dream Master.
That's right, Little Nemo Dream Master. So on the NES, but favorite system of all time, and it's because it probably brings nostalgia, and a lot of people wouldn't want this, I guess. I don't know why, but would probably have to be the Sega Saturn. I think it's the coolest, one of the coolest looking of them all. Had some awesome role-playing games on it, and some good adventure games and stuff, and platformers. So I really liked the Sega Saturn, and that might just be because it reminds you of being a kid and hanging out with my brother and my cousins. We'd play all the time. It's a hard one for me, but that's probably that. Other than, like I said, the Switch, because I play with my kids. Like I don't really get to play games too much. I'm too busy. When I play, my brain kind of shuts off after a while. So it's more so something that's more of a nostalgic thing for me, and I play with the kids. So I really just don't have the time to play. So it's hard for me to really say currently I would have a favorite one. So yeah, absolutely love the old school stuff. I mean, if I go back, we did just play Secret of Mana. We just, of course, it was on the Switch. What is the Mana trilogy, and we're going to can't even talk. Going to go through Trials of Mana, but we played Secret of Mana, and my oldest two, we played that and just beat it. But we like I said, time wise, I think it's taken us almost a little over a year to beat, and we just beat it a few weeks ago, and that was. So that's the Super Nintendo. So that was a lot of fun. Let me go back up here to some of these questions here. Hey, Rolling Retro, what is up, my friend? So he's going to be on. Everybody check him out. He's going to be on next week. And I know he just went on a whole tour through the United States, and he went to a few conventions and went down on vacation and went to Retro Rick's store, Game Point, up in Arkansas. So he's got a video of that. And he'll be on next week. So we'll be talking about reselling and collecting. And I'd like to hear a little bit about his pinball journey and arcades and all that. Houston Baptist University. Hey, my wife graduated top of her class at East Texas Baptist University. So she married a punk rocker college dropout. So, while she was the summa cum laude, she might correct me on that, and valedictorian of her high school. So, games. I was going to get a PS5 today, then I got scared. Was it because of the money? Because it's pretty expensive to get it. Yeah, I love the old school stuff too. Like I said, it's now that I'm selling this stuff, I'll be honest, it's brought it all back, and it's so much fun. It was also just the old stuff was so much more innocent. I know some people would say no. Being who I am and the convictions I have, it's kind of hard for me to play new stuff. I can't really do that. But the old stuff was just simple, fun. The worst would be they throw a fireball or something. So the old school stuff, 64, Zelda, Mario, all that stuff. That's definitely on my radar of gaming. So Will said Saturn. Wow, one I've yet to find working in the wild. So I have a video of this on my YouTube channel, and my wife sent me a text, and she said, hey, there's a guy selling a Sega Saturn, and I don't remember what else. So Sega Saturn, 64, PlayStation 2, and I got just a big old tub. In fact, I think this tub back here that I have sitting down on the ground was full of stuff, and I got tons of Sega Saturn stuff, and I paid $700 for everything. So it was great. So I found that in the wild, and the Sega Saturn, you can see it right back here. Well, goodness gracious. Sega Saturn, I got the box up there and the consoles with the consoles. So, yeah, it was great. Secret of Mana was mind-blowing. Absolutely. It's still mind-blowing, Will. I remember I played it and hearing the music and hearing the the tree, the sounds of the mana tree. Man, it brings up so many memories. See, that's classic. So I had playing it with my kids. It just reminded me of being a kid sitting in the room with my cousin and my brother, and we would stay. I mean, so what we did, we rented Secret of Mana, and I think we'd rent it for like 4 or 5 days, and we would play it nonstop, and we would get all the way to like 999,000 gold or whatever it was, and then level 99, we up all of our stats, and we would play that from morning to night. And so, of course, I can't do that now. We play it like once a week or once every 2 weeks. Finally beat it after a year and a half. Number one punk band of all time. Number one punk band of all time. Number one punk band of all time. Austin might be able to help me out here. That I liked. I don't know. I don't know if you know. There was a band when I played in a band. They're no longer around. There was a band called Unit 21, and they were my all-time favorite. I was more into like the hardcore, like crust punk. And then other than that, there was
a band I really liked. There actually was the guitarist was a pastor for a church in San Antonio. Church was called Rise Above, and they were name was called Our Corpse Destroyed, or OCD. So they were really good. So yeah, I was more into the hardcore stuff. I see the Ramones. Yeah, see, I knew I could play some of their songs, but I was more into like the really heavy stuff that was more my thing, more of the metal type stuff. Game said, no, I got the money. It's just I don't know where I'm going to put it. Yep. Yeah, that just means you got to get more shelves or sell stuff and maybe utilize space. So good to have you back, Happy Picker. Okay, here we go. Back in the day, Grumpy and I used to play Legend of Zelda on the NES nonstop. I have a video. If you haven't looked at it, I have a video with this nerd who was my first guest on here. And I traded him the Legend of Zelda complete in box, mint condition. He gave me a lot of games, and I paid also cash. But yeah, absolutely, that's some nostalgia right there. The faux 3D portions were way ahead of their time. If you're talking about like Virtual Fighter and the polygonal greatness, yeah, absolutely, they were way ahead of their time. Absolutely. Hey, Mort, if you're still on here, I'm still up to do that trade for Brave Fencer Musashi. So that would be great. Let me see. What time is it right now? So, wow, it's already 9:22. I've been talking my head off. Zelda's definitely my top game growing up. Yeah, absolutely. See, as you know, I was the president of a Zelda fan club. And, yeah, when AOL, if you remember AOL when that was hot, I was the president of a Zelda fan club. And, yes. So I'm all about the Zelda. My kids love that, and I'm definitely going to keep that. We have all kinds of Zelda games in the collection, like Breath of the Wild, Wind Waker, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. And you got all the Zeldas up here, Majora's Mask, and all that. I did trade that Zelda on the NES, but I don't regret it because it was with this nerd. So I'm glad that he was able to get it. AOL, yeah, you got mail. So, riding Flammy around the world in Secret of Mana. Okay, that's what you're talking about. Yes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The music and the flying around on that beautiful 3D landscape. Yeah, absolutely. That makes me think reminds me of being in the bedroom watching the little tiny screen with my brother and my cousins. It was amazing. Absolutely was amazing. So, guys, we are almost to 500 subscribers, and so the giveaway will be going soon. I'm trying to get up there, and like I said, if you guys aren't familiar with the giveaway, I'm not sure. I don't know if Insane Gamer is still in here, but let me show you real quick. Gotta find it. I am. So this will be the one we're giving away. So once we get up to 500 subscribers, so it's going to be a really good one. So it'd be really good to have you guys check that out. Yeah, so that'll be cool. We will do a game in just a minute. We're going to do a Quiplash. I won't be able to do the rapid fire because I'm here by myself. But remember to check in next week because Rolling Retro will be in. So yeah, Games said, "How old are you, Games?" I'm 36. Said I miss Zelda. There's you got Old Festival. There's still Zelda's still coming out. Tears of the Kingdom's coming out, and even for resellers, I know that's going to be if you can get a Zelda, especially like the collector's edition, if you can get a hold of that, man, grab a hold of it. Reseller or collector, that would be great. So. Yeah, so if you know anybody that wants to trade any of these DS games that I talked about earlier, yokais are very hard to find, let alone a yokai sealed. So if you know anybody that's into this kind of stuff, let me know, and I'm good to make a trade, or if they want to buy it. I probably won't give them a huge discount because these are very rare. And I also have some a few other things I'm letting go from the collection to fund us while we're in Retro Palooza. So, best giveaway ever. Yeah, Grumpy Picker, you just got a giveaway. So we do giveaways every single week. So I have 400. How many subscribers do I have? I think I have 475 subscribers and 476. Look, I got a new subscriber today. And so awesome. Yeah, and we got 15 folks that are getting the shot to win a giveaway every single Monday night. Maybe that's what I need to advertise. Every single Monday night, I do giveaways, and I don't just do video games. I know I'm mostly focused on video games, but I don't just do video games. I give away jeans, sneakers, vintage toys. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So I gave, I think to Melanie, if I'm correct, did I give you some kind of vintage Christmas dishes or something? See, so we have all kinds of stuff. We don't only sell video games. That's just our main focus. In fact, I go to thrift stores. Usually what I do is I go to thrift stores because that stuff just doesn't sell as good for us. And I know a lot of people focus more on different items. So we try to pick up anything that we know resellers sell, and we give them. That's most of that stuff is going to be giveaways. I have tubs of stuff for giveaways. So everybody should check it out and keep coming in. Let your friends know. A giveaway every single week, and usually the value of the giveaway usually is close to $100 every single week. So I don't just correct me if I'm wrong. If somebody I could have that slightly off. So if somebody's like, no, you definitely gave away less, then I'm okay with saying. I'm just saying. It's definitely good giveaways, and it's every single week. So now, if you just want to win the giveaways and not give anybody else the opportunity, I understand if you don't want to tell people. But if you want to help me out, let's see if we can get some more folks checking in. Grumpy Picker says the best giveaway ever. See, give the best giveaways ever. So you can't deny that. He said you could be my dad. Well, hey. So yeah, I'm 36. I guess I probably look older than 36. So I know a lot of people think I'm probably older. Game said I'm young. It's just what I played like 10 years ago, and I'm 12. And I'm 12. I know young. Oh, you're not. You're definitely not too old for Zelda. If that's the case. Never finished Breath of the Wild. Well, you need to, man. It's a good game. I won't give it away, so let me not give it away. Okay, yeah, it was Tupperware. That's right. It was some vintage Tupperware. So we even give away Tupperware and stuff like that. Caleb got some stuff from me, some games and clothes. I don't even remember what all I gave you. I realized I saw some stuff and I was like, man, that looks really familiar. And I was like, oh, I gave that to you. I forgot that I had given him some of these things. Mom with the camera says, I always look up vintage Tupperware when I see it, but the STR is never worth it to me. Yeah, but a lot of people do really good on Tupperware. I never did. Some people, I don't know. Like I said, it's not my thing, but we still pick that stuff up because we know people like it. And so if it's something we can give in a giveaway, we're going to do it. Happy Picker. See, that makes me feel good. You were very impressed with a goodie. See, folks, I give away good giveaways. Okay. Said Mama with the camera that plays Keith, and there you go. That's right. They comped great for her because they were free. That's right. Oh well, that's nice games. I don't believe that, but I mean, if you don't see, I got the grays coming in. I got it in my beard too. So, but the Bible says that means I'm wise. So I guess I'm wise maybe. So cool. Coco says she loves selling Tupperware. See, I guess it's just not my thing, but I think it's awesome. See, that's what I love about the reselling is that, people sell all kinds of stuff. Deacon from our church, and sometimes he's on here, but he went to a Goodwill, and he came the next Sunday, the next morning, and showed me what he got, and it was it was a rack, it looked like something you would have, like a car rack, like I guess something you drive your tire up on, or something. I don't know. It looked like something you'd get in like in a mechanic shop or something. Well, he looked up the comps, and it was like he paid like $20, and it was like $100 something. And the funny thing is, then he sent me a text after church, and he's like, "Brother, you wouldn't believe this. This is a toy." So he got this little $20 thing that he thought was a tool, and it was just like a collector's thing for a toy model car that makes it look like it's in a shop. And so he paid $20. I think he sold it for like $120 or something crazy. So it's crazy. I don't know why anybody doesn't resell if they're able to. I mean, even if you're only doing it every once in a while, man, you can go to the thrift store and buy almost anything, and eventually will sell. I just can't understand why people wouldn't want to. It's amazing. Yeah, the ROI on free stuff is really good. I agree. I have went to bed many times at about 6 a.m. after playing Zelda all night. Those were the days. Yeah, see, that's not going to happen for me anymore. But there's only one game, and I have it over here, somewhere. I put it somewhere, that I have played recently that I actually spent some time on. And that's because it was the one thing when I got it, I was so excited because I hadn't played it since I was like 10 when I lived in Texas. Yeah, I think I was 10 when I played it. It's Alundra on the original PlayStation. And it was just one of those things. It was like going down memory lane, and of course I haven't played it in months, but when I got it, I played it a few nights, and like I said, I just don't have the time. So I guess that's where I don't get to fit in as much with the gamers, because I just don't have the time to do it all. But I definitely respect it. Will said, at my yard sale, no fewer than 3 people told me Tupperware is about to go bankrupt. That will spike their price. There you go, guys. So if you can find some Tupperware for cheap, see, Will is the man with the knowledge. If you can find some Tupperware for cheap, on the cheap, pick it up, because it might be spiking. Of course, you never know, but usually that's the case. It says the buzz is already out there. Yep, everybody's saying, wow. See, Will, if you need any advice, go to Will. He's the man. So he says the Tupperware stuff I had delisted went back into my store. There you go. I know you were cleaning stuff out, Will, so it's good to have it back. Reselling that's true. That's true, Kyle. I understand that. It says reselling is a skill, and not everyone has it. All our kids have tried, and they just don't do well. Sure, yeah. I agree. I see what you're saying. I guess it's, whenever you're doing something and you kind of got that mindset, like, why wouldn't anybody want to do this? I want to do this. But you're right, because I've talked to some people. There's some people that saw me doing, and they're like, oh, I can get into this. And they just couldn't grasp it, and or it just wasn't their thing. But see, I love it, man. It's like a treasure hunt. It's an adventure. You never know what you're finding. Just super cool. Let's see. Game said, I'm not too old. I don't have a Nintendo anymore. My grandpa had a lot. So what do you have? What are, I guess you have newer consoles? I mean, we had an Xbox X, the X Series X, but I sold it because we're not really playing the newer stuff. We do have a PS4, and so we have some stuff on there, like the kids play Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that. So yeah, no, I understand cheap gamblers. Well, I wouldn't even really consider it gambling. Like if there's I guess it's kind of a gamble, right? I mean, if you spend $1 hoping it will make something and it makes nothing, I guess that's a gamble, right? But I don't really consider it quite the same. PS4, okay. Well, yeah, we got a bunch of PS4 stuff. So I do enjoy that. Let's see, because we had a game called Biomutant. That's actually really neat. And there's something else, some other stuff. It's a game called Shrine. See, I like the kind of obscure stuff, and but see, that's why I like the Switch, because the Switch has all those obscure games, like Ori and what's some of those other ones? The ones Unraveled, where it's like the two brothers and they're like raveled together like yarn. See, that stuff's so cool. That's what I like. Gambling is when the odds are against you. There you go. Calculated risk is when the odds are materially in your favor. Absolutely. Gambling is when that absolutely. See, that's good. It might be a huge reward, but a high risk. So, well, anyways, guys, we're gonna get into a game. Let me. I gotta find the. Let me find this for you, and I had it on the phone. I'm not gonna be able to get to that. I think I can get it here though. All right, I think this is it. Oh, what do you know? I found it. All right, we're gonna do a quick quiplash. Here we go. We're gonna do I can't even talk. A quiplash. And if you guys don't know what that is, so basically, I put up a picture of it. Well, I went to the wrong website. I might have to get. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna find it on here really quick. Okay, did it sign out? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it signed out. Uh-oh, what happened? Hey, sorry about that, guys. All right. We're going to do a quick flash. I got to find the website. Usually, I could just go to my phone and get it, but it's kind of hard to do that right now. All right, so the giveaways that I do, they have all kinds of stuff. And, you can, like I said, you can get shoes, games, whatever, electronics. So, I'm going to have to get my wife to help me out here because I'm not finding it. She sent it to me, but here we go. Oh. Well, guys, I apologize. I had it, but it was on my phone, and I can't get it while I'm signed on to the video. So, if Amber's in there, come in here. I could use your help. Yeah. Do. Legend was here. You must be watching the game. Yeah, I knew it. He said you've been on for an hour, and I barely knew. Oops, how are you? Hope well watching the NBA playoffs. So, Mama with the camera says newer Xbox, but for testing games, I have 360 backwards compatible PS3. So that's good. That can go for 300. Okay, and DS. Let's see. And then game says PS1, PS2, and PS3. Now, so you're a Sony person. Shh, Jude. Did you send me the email? Okay, my wife sent me the email, guys. So. All right, here we go. I'm pulling it up now. I apologize about that. Uh-oh. It's loading up all kinds of pop-ups. Okay, that's definitely not it. All right, guys, we may do a different game today. Will, if you want to sing for everybody, that would be great, because this is not working. It's not sending what it's supposed to. Yeah, so it's the actual website. This is not the same one. You know what? We're just going to pull up one that I've had in my email before, because that's not working. All right, we're going to do one that we've seen before. Sorry about that, guys. I had it up, but it was the wrong thing. Okay, that's not working. Okay, here we go. All right, I got one. Thank you guys for being patient with my insolence. What's up, Arkansas Picker? Brandon, good to see you, man. I just had a little technical difficulty of trying to find my quiplash, so that's what happens. All right, I'm pulling this up now. All right, here we go. All right, so I know why this one was sent to me. All right, so this is a little comic, and what you're gonna do is pick what you think fills the little comic strip. What I would think this person is saying, or what I would like most. So let me load this up for you guys. All right, here we go. All righty, there we go. Isn't there a quicker way to lose weight? And the doctor says something. So, all right, guys, we're going to give it a 2 minute. And just what do you think that I would think is the funniest, or what I would just agree with the most? And you can put as many answers as you want. And if you win, well, you win a giveaway. And so we'll stuff the giveaway box and we'll send it your way. So go ahead and just put in as many as you want, and we will. And I'll pick which one that I like the most. I'm glad everybody's singing. Do 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 do. Sing a duet. Yes. All right. So you guys can start whenever you see it pop up. Go ahead. X-Lex is healthy, so no, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. Well, you can get X-Lex over the counter. We got 2 X-Lex over here. The Pickin Preachers video game workout video. That's a good one. The Pickin Preachers workout is great. Sure, if you want to remove a limb, don't eat. Wow. Yeah, don't eat. 2 people. Wow, it looks like everybody's thinking the same. How many limbs are you willing to lose? That's pretty good. Stop trying to cheat, USPS. Wow. Praying miracles still have. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Run a marathon. My wife ran a marathon, actually. A half marathon. If it tastes good, spit it out. Okay, that's pretty good. Actually do your PT exercise. Yeah. Get surgery. Okay. These are pretty good. Sat more prunes. Get surgery. Sat more prunes. Empty your pockets of all the eBay money you're making. Well, some days that may not be a whole lot. All right, let's see. We got about 30 more seconds. Now, maybe all of them there. Plastic surgery for your nose. What are you saying, man? Oh, that guy. Okay. It's like me and Coach saying I got a fat nose. Sew lips shut. That would be one way to lose weight. If I win, I don't want it. Empty your pockets while we go. I could seen that one. All right, guys. Just a few more seconds. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call it. I know you're about 15 seconds behind me. Tell your wife you don't like her cooking. Oh, I couldn't do that. I might lose more weight in more ways than one. Eat more food that are good for you. That's very true. We do have the grizzly bear method. The Charmin one? Yeah, the Charmin one. Eat better. Yeah, that's one way to lose weight. All right, guys. I'm going to have to, let's see. I got a few here. Okay, so there's a few here that I like. I'm going to have to get them between. X-Lax isn't healthy, so no. And then, oh man, see, a lot of people had the same similar ones. sure if you want to remove a limb, or how many limbs are you willing to lose? Okay, I think. Let me see if any more popped in just to be safe. Okay, I'm going to have to go. So lip shut's pretty good too. All right, I think I'm gonna go. I think I know which one I'm gonna pick. All right, guys, these were pretty close. I liked a few of them. Oh, I liked them all, but there's a few that I'm picking between. All right. All right, I'm gonna have to go with these two. I'm fighting between these two, but I think I'm going to go with. Don't hate me, Brandon. I think I'm gonna go with that flipper dude. So that flipper dude, if you want to remove a limb, I could see him. I could see him putting his hands in his pockets and go, sure, if you want to remove a limb. So I'm going with you. You got it. You won that flipper dude. So there we go. That's right. Well, I already gave it. I drum rolled a little too late. Yeah, Gabe said, wait, he's not fat. That's right. Well, I think it's his nose. So if his nose is a limb, obviously, he might be able to like walk on it. I don't know. So congrats. The Arkansas picker says it was rigged. Well, the thing is if you would have won, people would have definitely thought it was rigged because you were on here last week. So they may have thought it was rigged. Hey, Brandon, whenever you come through, please hit me up. And you know, if I'm, I don't, you might have already come through. I'm thinking you're coming through soon, but let me know, and love to meet up. Okay, that sounds good, man. That's what I'll do. I'll let me know. Let me know. I know you like games and music and stuff. Let me know. Kind of send me a message. Are you on Instagram? I'm trying to remember because if not, just email. I'm going to put my email here. Oh, thepickinpreacher@gmail.com. Okay. Well, you can either send me a message on Instagram or you can just shoot me an email. And I know, you know, I didn't know if you, well, I won't. Yeah, let me know if you have, if you do cassette tapes. Are you into like vintage stuff like cassette tapes? Let me know. I'm just trying to figure out. So let me know send me an email. Let me know what you sell. Because I have all kinds of stuff. I'm wanting to fit it to where it would kind of fit what you like, and also just what you like. Just let me know. So you do cassette tapes? Okay, cool. That's actually really good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. I'll bring it to you. See. So no mailing. This is going to come to you. We'll be there both Saturday and Sunday. So good to see you guys or see you there. That'll be a lot of fun. I'll have my whole family with me except maybe my youngest son. So. Well, cool, guys. I enjoy. Yeah, I liked a lot of them. I like spit it out if it tastes good. That was actually really good. I'm. It was actually because I was actually thinking that I'm also trying to before I double up on winners that have won already. I'm trying to make sure I get other people. So it was a struggle for me because I definitely like that one, and I like two of Melanie's. I was like, oh man, she won recently, and I want to make sure she gets a chance, but I definitely was struggling. So I was trying to think which one is best here. So those are very good answers. Melanie's hilarious. So right on. Well, I had a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for always checking it out. And if you're at Retropalooza this weekend, I will see you there. Remember to check in next week. We will have Rolling Retro joining the chat. And then the week after that, is that the week after? The week after we will have, I believe let me just make sure. Yeah. So next Monday we'll have Rolling Retro, and then the week after that we'll have Coco and Chewy on, and that will be a lot of fun. Well, I try not to be indecisive, Jim. I try not to be indecisive because I'm not supposed to be, I think. So no, you do a good job. I have a hard time picking because I'm like, these are all pretty good. There you go. Got 6 listings done. That's awesome. Well, guys, I'm going to head out. I really appreciate everybody checking out. And I'm sorry. Thanks for dealing with working with me with the camera. I know last week it messed up. I might just have to reformat my computer. I don't know. I'm going to try to work on it this week and figure out what's going on, because I would like to have a good video with the camera. It would be a whole lot better. I mean, I can use the phone, but the camera's a whole lot better quality. So I apologize, guys, but hopefully we will get that fixed and we can make it work. So I think that's it. Once again, last thing, if anybody knows anybody that wants to trade some of these DS games, sealed DS games, please let me know. Or if anybody's looking for some Dragon Ball Z or some Mario vintage stuff or retro stuff, please let me know. All right, guys, it was fun, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night, and remember to check out everybody that's coming on this week. Check out Rachel Strickland this Thursday. There's a whole bunch of people going on. So, all right, well, God bless you guys. I had a good time. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you guys next time.